Yo, what's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint.
Milton the Manimal.
We're here with a new segment we're gonna do.
It's very daunting, as you can see.
This is like our event.
Our summertime event. Yeah, I would say that.
So this is the Gem Mint Collectibles, Milton the Manimal, Gem Mint summer event. We're gonna call
Summertime
it
crossover.
the Valiant Universe Deluxe Edition read-through. This is part one, where it's every Valiant Deluxe Edition released so far.
Right.
And the reading order for Act 1.
Yeah, so there's a lot. You can see there's a ton of books here, and we're trying to break it down chronologically. Now, there's no definitive chronological order on how you read these, but we've kind of got a guide that we're going to go by. But like we said, as you can see, there's so many books. We're going to try to break it down to like an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, if you will.
So I am going to show this image on the screen because it's going to be too crazy if we just say it out loud. But as you can see, Act 1 is basically the top row. And you can start with Exo Manowar, reading Volume 1 and 2, or Quantum and Woody. You can start with Harbinger Volume 1, or Bloodshot, and then lead into Harbinger Wars. Then you have Archer and Armstrong, and then Shadow Man. So that's kind of the Act 1.
So 6 titles, and like Jem said, you can kind of, with Harbinger and Bloodshot, you probably got to read them both before going to, it looks like, Harbinger Wars. So
I read 7 of these in Act 1. I read Exo Manowar 1 and 2.
So there's 7. How many are there? There's 8?
I read... I don't think I read like Quantum and Woody Volume 2 or Shadow Man Volume 2. So I read all the other ones. So you know nothing about Valiant.
I know nothing about Valiant. I've seen Exo Manowar. Bloodshot's familiar to me visually, but in terms of stories, I don't know anything. So this is kind of exciting for me. I'm kind of...
And all I know is the 7 books that I read. I know nothing else except for... I know the 90s logo. I've seen like the 0 issue or the number 1 issue from the 90s. Mm-hmm. This is a complete reboot of the universe. And I got to give a shout out to the Omnibros Facebook group because they kind of got everybody on, this is the Valiant hype train. So, but this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. That's when these all started kind of coming out?
Well, that's when everybody kind of got aware of them in the community, I would say, you know. I mean, they have single issues, they have variants. Like, I feel kind of bad because when I flip through the back of one of these and you see all the variants, I'm like, oh, look at Valiant trying to be like Marvel and DC. But they're just as good. I mean, the artwork is very consistent throughout all the books that I've read. Mm-hmm. And the writing is good. I think you can look at Bloodshot as kind of like their Deadpool or their Wolverine. You can look at Harbinger like their X-Men. Exo Manowar is like kind of like their Iron Man. So they're familiar superhero characters. It's not like an Image universe or something.
Any big writers? I saw Robert Venditti. I recognize his name.
I'm sure, once we start going through these, we'll be like, oh, Lemire. I'm seeing Lemire in this book. So yeah, I mean, it's the real deal, right? Anyway, what's going to happen is Manimal's going to start reading through the Act 1. I'm going to finish up the 2 books I didn't read. And I don't know how we're going to do the recent reads on this. Maybe we'll clump Act 1 together. Is that what you're thinking, or is it a lot?
I don't know. Maybe we clump Manowar Volumes 1 and 2, Quantum and Woody. We do those, and then 2 and 2.
Okay.
So 4, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos?
So we'll do them together.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to reread. I have too much shit to read as it is. But once you start saying things, that's going to bounce off. And if you guys want to follow with us, I mean, the deluxe edition, some of these are little mini whales. I'm sure you can pick these up in trade paperbacks.
You know, you can go to any con. When we went to Phoenix Comic Con, Valiant had a great setup, and they had every book there, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they were selling them, but maybe it was just for show. But they had a lot of books.
They had a ton of books.
So we're not going to go through every single title because during our recent reads, we'll break down the books more and show the artwork and the main characters and the story. So jump in with us on this Valiant Universe Deluxe Edition read-through. We're still going to be doing other recent reads throughout, but this is a good excuse for me to finally start reading the rest of these shits because I'm just hoarding them at this point. And you're interested in getting into it.
Yeah, it's all new to me. So.
And it's not Marvel or DC?
No.
Or Image.
Different. Or Image, yeah.
So anything we left out? Or
no, this will probably take us all summer, if not longer.
This is the summer event of the channel.
So,
and this is like officially summer now too.
But yeah, you know, it'd be kind of fun if you guys also like. We know that some of these read-throughs, you know, they're going to be spoiler heavy because we're going to be talking story. But if you can, you know, pick them up with us, read with us, kind of follow us along, and on the comments, drop us, oh, you know, I'm here as well. I'm reading this also. we like to hear that kind of stuff. So.
For sure. And if you've already read it, I'm sure Forge Jorelli has read all these things.
Yeah.
Should I even shout him out on a fucking non-live video?
Nah, I don't know.
Probably edit that out. All right, y'all. I guess that's everything. This was quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You going to help me put these back?
No.
All right, y'all. Thanks for checking us out. Peace.
Later.